So when I first heard that the theme of tonight's presentations was supposed to be your journey to Queens and beyond, it really made me think about that age-old interview question. Who here has ever been asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, who here has ever been able to confidently give an amazing answer to that question? Well, way to go. But I know that I usually just waffle around with some sort of answer because I know that in all likelihood, I'm not going to come up with anything that's accurate. Because how do I know this? Well, if I think about where I was 5 years ago today, I never thought that I would be standing up in front of you here with all these amazing people. So thank you for having me. But just in case I do get this interview question, let's think about where I was 5 years ago and maybe how I might be able to answer it going forward into the future. So 5 years ago, I was just coming out of the closet for the first time. Yes, I'm gay. And I felt like I was on top of the world. My friends were very accepting of me at that point in time, and I consider myself very lucky. Even my family was more supportive than I was anticipating. Everything seemed to be looking up, and I truthfully felt that nothing was ever going to stop me. Around that time as well, I was just applying to schools to go to university. And so I was very excited, but also very stressed out. So my friends invited me out to go to a party to blow off a little bit of steam. And I'd never been to a high school party before, so this was big. And it was a Halloween party. So of course I dressed up as Captain America, mostly because I have a huge crush on him. And everything seemed to be going great. I showed up, and the night began. And what I remember most distinctly about that party, though, was the air. And it wasn't just the alcohol on people's breaths or the cigarette smoke that like lightly stung my eyes when you walk through. It was a distinct coldness and heaviness that actually cut through the air when people had realized that I had come. And something was off. I could hear people whispering, I could see them staring, but awkward John just sort of shrugged it off and kept going throughout the night, and I left a little bit later on. A few days later, I was talking to a few of my colleagues who were also at the party, and they came up to me and they started to